Alright, hello, my name is Lieto here at my home in Danville, California. We're phase 2 of our turbo trainer workouts. Today we're going to talk about strength training. So I want to talk about as far as positioning and technique on your bike as well when we're riding here. So with the strength training phase, we're going to start out with a warm-up again. About a 15-20 minute warm-up. Again, you want to keep your heart rate between 110 and 125 just as a warm-up, going up and down. And then you want to get into a little bit of one-legged drills that I like to do during this workout. Again, this whole workout should probably be between about an hour to an hour 15. So you don't have to put a lot of time in. You can get a lot done in a short period of time if you focus on what you want to accomplish. So today, again, it's on strength training. So during the warm-up phase, after about 10 or 15 minutes, then I'll get into one-legged drills. I'll do maybe 3 by 1 minute intervals, one on each leg, where you take one foot out and I just set it behind the trainer, and then you just want to focus on doing one leg turnovers. So you just want to focus on follow through, down pressure, follow through, lifting up, and getting a perfect circular rotation in your pedal stroke. So I do 3 by 1 minute on your right leg and 3 by 1 minute on the left leg, and you can go ahead and alternate one on each side. Then when you're done with that, you want to do about another 5 minutes, just loosen up and get ready for your strength training phase. So your strength training phase on the power trainer or the turbo trainer, hopefully you have one that you can adjust the pressure, because you want to have your pressure down tight. You can do this on a spin bike if you want. You just want to crank it down. What you want to do is you want to get in your position. You want to put your bike in a big chain ring. So you get in your big chain ring and put the back about in the middle or so. Someplace where you can get some strength at about a 50 turnover. So you go with a 50 turnover, and what you want to do is just want to focus on strength. It's just like doing lunges on the ground, but you're doing lunges on your bike. And you want to get in your position. You want to be in a relaxed position and breathe comfortably. And what you want to do is you want to do maybe start out with 3 by 5 minute with a slow turnover and focusing on strength. And every week you can add another interval. So you can go 4 by 5 minutes and 5 by 5 minutes. If you get to 5, then I would increase the time at each location. So then you can do 5 by 6 minute, 5 by 7 minute. And this is important to do during your base phase and during your endurance phase, but it's also really important to do during your training season and during your race season. If you focus on this once a week, and at least once every 2 weeks, you're going to maximize your strength and your speed and your time trial position, both on the flats as well as the climbing. So again, 3 by 5 minutes and increase the intervals. And then once you do that, you can add some time to that once you get up to 5 by 3 minutes. And then you just, again, slow turnover between 50 and 60 RPM. And you want to focus on like a lunge where you get some strength in there. And again, you can do this on a turbo trainer, or you can do it on a spin bike. And it's important that if you do these workouts on a spin bike, you don't get caught up in those spin classes. Spin classes will get you ramped up, and you end up going in a heart rate zone that you don't want to be in. So you want to focus on doing it on the spin bike in your own workout at your own time. And again, when you're doing your strength training, you want to keep your heart rate below 140 as well. You don't need to, as far as to get your heart rate up to 150s or 160s. During your training season, as you develop more strength, you can increase the pressure, increase your power output while doing these, and you can get up your heart rate up to maybe 155. But that's pretty much about where you can get it, or where you need to get it, because you're going to get a lot of strength out of it anyway. So this was phase 2 as far as strength training. I hope you enjoyed the show. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.